Hobby Hat Photos back here again for another amazing adventures with the almighty Bruce. And today's little adventure is taking him into the vet to have a tooth removed. It ought to be an interesting experience. They have to use their anesthetizing. I always say euthanizing, but that's not the right way I hope it goes. So they have to anesthetize him so they can basically work on him. It's unfortunately his front canine tooth, one of the great big ones there, but he had chipped it quite some time back. Trying to think how far back. It was before I went to Boston for that run, or that marathon there. On the way home from that trip is when I found it. I think it might have got chipped at the dog sitter's place, but I don't really know. If I would have been able to prove that, it would have been covered by the insurance and stuff, but at the time I didn't think really anything about it. That's the first person that pointed out to me, so I'm wondering if it maybe had happened there and then she just acted like she knows when she first got him, because she'd watched him just a few weeks before that and there was nothing with an issue. So who knows, we'll have to find out, and not that it matters any at all, so it doesn't really happen here. So I took him into the vet shortly after that marathon trip out to Boston in April. I think it was April, and this is July 17th, by the way. But headed out there, the vet looked at him, said, I don't think it's that bad. It was a chunk out of the corner, the edge of the tooth, and a crack ran down it. He said, I don't think it's a big issue. Just keep an eye on it and go from there. So, and it was on a walk-in day, so he couldn't have done the surgery that day anyway. So went ahead, kept an eye on it. I've been watching it off and on, and I couldn't really tell if it was getting worse or not. So I started taking pictures of it to see if it was getting worse, and I could clearly see from the first picture to the last picture I took, it's a giant difference. But when it happens, you notice it every day or two, and you keep looking at it, you don't realize how bad it's getting. So if you ever have an issue with your dog, whether it be like a wound, or whether it be an injury, whether it be like a bad tooth, whether it be tooth decay, whatever it is, this goes for your own personal body too, like that. But take a picture of it. And if you take a picture of it every 6 months or every year or every day, whatever, go back and look at the one not from yesterday. Go back and look at the very first picture you took and today's picture. All the in-between pictures, get rid of. Same thing with rust in your car, whatever. You'd be amazed at how you don't notice it if you look at it every day. But you go back and look at it from 2 years ago and you're like, oh, that car's rusted now more than it was when I got it. So that's my, I guess, really quick tip here is if you have like a tooth issue or a wound or something like that, you can basically take pictures of it. Try and make it the same lighting, same distance from the wound or the tooth or whatever it is, and that kind of process, so you get a good representation. Don't take one of them with a flash and one of them without a flash, one of them from 5 feet away and one of them from like 3 inches away, because you're not going to be able to tell that apart. But try and figure out if it's like, say you're just shooting with your iPhone or whatever, just hold your hand out, the length from your thumb to your pinky tip is going to be roughly 8 inches or so, whatever, depending on the length of your hands, obviously. But just take a picture of that same distance every time, that way you get the same, virtually the same photo over and over again, so you can compare them better. So like I said, I'm going up here and get that done. I got to drop them off. I'll put that in there at 8 a.m., which I'll have, they said 8 to 8:30. I'll have them there right at 8 a.m. or 8:03 according to the GPS when I'll be walking the door. So I'll get there at 3 minutes till. If it'll take him 6 minutes to go out and poop. So he hasn't eaten anything since like 8 p.m. last night. He did, I didn't even think about it, just threw him in the van just now. And there's always food and water in here. So he ran over and took 2 big old bites of food, which I hollered at him for, and he basically has been sitting right here next to me. You can see him out right there. He's looking all dapper and looking all cool and stuff. So he's pretty excited about going. I can definitely just see in his eyes. He knows he's going somewhere. So not really sure how happy he's going to be, but they said not to plan on picking back up until like 3:30 today. So that ought to be interesting for me. So I got really nothing else to do. My buddy's going to be busy all morning. So I'm not sure what I'm doing. And they talk like it's supposed to be a heat index like 105 plus again, I think, something like that. So definitely not the biggest fan of what the temperature is going to be today. So sure, I'll be doing a lot of shopping. I got to hit Menards. There's a ton of supplies I was supposed to get last time I was up here, and I thought they closed later than it did. So at least the benefit of him going to the vet, getting this tooth pulled, is giving him a chance to stay in the air conditioning while I go run around and do my shopping. So that's all I really got for now. I guess, like I said, a quick tip is take pictures of injuries, wounds, whatever. Same as healing up. You might think it's healing, or you might not think it's healing. Take pictures of it once a week, once a day, whatever. Compare them back, and you can go from there, and you'll be amazed at how much that really does help you. So that's all I got for now. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. If you ever have a chance to get out there and adopt yourself a dog, I highly suggest it. It's going to cost you lots and lots of money, but the enjoyment they bring you offsets all that. So thanks for watching.